Away from political reports, the federal government has assured Nigerians that every necessary step will be taken to prevent a recurrence of the train accident in Agbo, Delta State, which claimed 4 lives and injured several passengers. Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Education, Funsho Adebiyi, gave the assurance while leading a federal government delegation to the site. Ikenamechi has more.
It is a day after the tragic train accident in Agbo, Delta State that claimed 4 lives and left several passengers injured. This safety train is conveying survivors as they continue their journey, while some passengers, including a family of 4 and a university undergraduate, recount the frightening moments that followed the derailment.
I was literally on the ground with luggages on my head, my neck, and my son was calling on me, "Mommy, Mommy, I'm dying."
And all I could feel that period was just fear, and it was so intense. The next time I found myself on the floor with other people, and it was like the train was pressing me. So I don't even know how I even managed to come out, because it was just so good.
As personnel of the Nigerian Railway Corporation continue the recovery of passengers' belongings from the wreckage, a federal government's delegation has arrived at the scene to assess the situation and reassures Nigerians of its commitment to railway safety.
But we are working around the clock in ensuring immediate restoration of the operation on this route. We won't allow it to delay for too long, because we know how much these train services means to the average Nigerians. And we want to make sure whatever it is, it will not happen again under any of our operations.
The visit comes as investigators gather evidence to establish both immediate and underlying causes of the derailment along the Itakpe-Ujewe rail corridor.
We don't want speculative information like some people said they quoted the number. No, it wasn't like that. And we will not hide any information. There is an independent investigation.
So we are going to continue to protect this place, to protect the scene, to enable investigators do their work the way it's expected.
The delegation also visited hospitals where some of the injured passengers are receiving treatment as attention shifts to supporting victims, restoring services, and strengthening public confidence in rail transportation. This crane here is expected to remove the coaches that are overturned, but that will be after the investigation has been completed. And for the management of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, this is expected to be done as soon as possible so that normal train services will be restored in this rail line. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Agbo, Delta State.
Let's bring in MD Nigerian Railway Corporation, Mr. Kayode Opeifa, for more on this development. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 10. There are discrepancies about the figures of casualties and those affected by this accident. Do we have an official and confirmed figure now as to those who died and those who were injured?
Yeah, good evening. Thank you very much. Let me first congratulate with those who are deceased. It was an unfortunate situation, and unfortunately, we lost 5 of our dear customers, Nigerians. The figure is 5 as at yesterday night, and there has not been any addition to that up to now. We have about 40 injured. Out of these, there were 25 serious injuries, considering the nature of the accidents, a lot of traumatic injuries. Out of these 25, we have seen who are at the hospital today, and some of them are now also being discharged. Some of them have been sent for X-ray and some for surgery. That is the situation of the injured and the deceased. Those are the facts. 482 people were on board. 442 of them were passengers, and another 40 were crew, third-party contractors like the caterers and the cleaners. And also of note is that all people on board were accounted for. and contact tracing has begun. And within the next 72 hours, we will have contacted everybody on the manifest. The manifest was retrieved 2 hours after the incident. Our system has, for everybody who bought tickets online, they are traceable. We have the phone number when they bought the ticket, who bought the ticket, and all this. So we are doing everything possible to make sure that we manage this situation in the best way possible.
Mr. Opeifa, you know, it's not the first real incident in recent months. Why are these accidents still happening despite assurances that safety issues had been fixed?
Yeah, thank you very much. That's a question on the lips of every one of us. Why? Why now? This is one accident too many. And all we have to do is to do what we have planned on ground and do more than that, also if necessary, to conduct a complete track safety audit on all our tracks. You will notice that many of these incidences are happening on two major routes, the Abuja-Kaduna train service and the Warri-Itakpe train services. So we'll continue to do our best to bring it down. The important thing is to make sure we're operating within standard operating procedures and the maintenance, servicing, operations are done within the rules, and to make sure that we continue to train and retrain our staff and make sure that whatever is necessary to be done is done. Lives are sacred, and there shouldn't be accidents at all. And if there are accidents, there should be accidents that are manageable. So we continue to do our best. We believe strongly that we are operating at high safety level. Investigation is ongoing by the NRC team and National NSIB, National Safety Investigation Bureau. So within the next few days, we'll have a better understanding of what exactly happened.
Talking about investigation, when exactly would Nigerians know what caused the Agbo crash? Will that investigation be made public? And what immediate steps is NRC taking now to reassure passengers, especially on that route?
The assurance we'll give will be some of the findings of the investigation, that this happened because of this and that, this not to happen, do this and do that. I don't want to start making some of the issues on ground so that it doesn't become speculative again. I want to appeal to Nigerians to please bear with us and allow some few more days for possible reasons. This is an accident investigation. We have to be sure that we're addressing the right issues. The train was about approaching Agbo station at visible distance, and something of this nature regrettably happened. And the appropriate thing is to take it one step after the other, do thorough investigation. The NSIB is now better equipped to do this kind of investigation. They're on ground. The Director General himself was on ground today, and they have swung into action. The NRC team, headed by the safety squad, are also on ground. So we will overcome this, and we promise Nigerians that we'll bring out all the information that are necessary. And to people who are on board the train, we want to say we'll do everything possible to make sure that they're all okay.
MD Nigerian Railway Corporation, Mr. Kayode Opeifa, thank you for talking to us.
Sorry, let me just make a clarification. Can I go ahead?
Please do.
Hello? Okay. There are some news in the media that Senator Dafinone and the Senator representing Delta Central District and Mr. Patrick Uka were on the train. They were not on the train. They were listed in the release as people who assisted us to facilitate connection with the Delta State government in making sure that the rescue operation was properly done. So we commend them for what they have done. And whatever inconvenience they must have suffered by the miscarriage of the information, we regret it.
Thank you, Mr. Opeifa. Thank you for talking to us.